Hi everyone, my name is Rebecca. I'm your insurance lady, and today we're breaking down something that can seem super confusing but is actually pretty straightforward. Surety bonds. Whether you're studying for your insurance exam or just need to understand what they are, I'm going to walk you through it step by step. A surety bond is a three-party agreement that guarantees someone will follow through on a responsibility. It's not the same as a traditional insurance. Instead, it's more like a financial promise. And if that promise is broken, someone else pays up. It's a safety net for people who are depending on someone else to follow the rules or finish a job. There are three key players in every surety bond: the principal, the obligee, the surety. The principal, this is the person or business who is making the promise. The obligee, this is the person or organization who needs the promise. The surety, this is the insurance company backing up that promise, and if the promise is not met, they will cover or pay for it, but then the insurance company will end up going after the principal to recover what was paid out. In other words, if the principal doesn't do what they promised, the surety pays the obligee. Then the surety turns around and collects from the principal. Here's an example. Let's say a construction company is hired to build a city library. The city, who would be the obligee, says, "We need a surety bond to protect us in case the contractor flakes out." The construction company, who is considered the principal, gets a surety bond from an insurance company, who is the surety. If the job doesn't get done, the surety steps in to pay or complete the work. The bond is protection for the city. There are tons of different surety bonds, but here are a few you'll see most often. Contract bonds, used in construction projects to guarantee the job will be done. License and permit bonds, required by cities or states for businesses like auto dealers, plumbers, or contractors. Court bonds, used in legal situations like probate or appealing a judgment. Fidelity bonds, these are slightly different and protect against employee theft, often in business and handling money. On the exam, make sure you know the difference between these. Surety bonds are required in a lot of industries. If you're a contractor, you're probably going to need a contract bond. If you're getting a business license, you might need a license bond. Basically, anyone in a position of trust or who is or has a legal regulatory requirement might be required to carry a bond. Now, in the claims process, if the principal fails, the obligee files a claim with the surety. The surety pays valid claims but then recovers costs from the principal. To recap, a surety bond is a guarantee, not traditional insurance. There are three parties: the principal, the obligee, and the surety. The principal is the person or business who's making the promise. The obligee, this is the person or organization who needs the promise. And the surety, this is the insurance company backing up that promise. The surety pays only if the principal defaults, and then the surety will collect from the principal. For your exam, Focus on the roles of each party and how surety bonds differ from insurance. Know the three parties involved. Remember, surety bonds protect the obligee. Principal reimburses surety, unlike insurance. Also differentiate surety bonds from insurance policies. Thank you for watching. I do have a bonus link below, a free download with 10 surety bond questions and an answer key. This download is my thank you to my viewers and subscribers. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and share to support my videos. Thank you again. I am Rebecca, and I am your insurance lady.